Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining in today. I'm just looking to start my screen share, and we'll wait for 1 or 2 minutes for more people to join in so that we can get started. In the meanwhile, I'll introduce myself. My name is Nafisa, and I've been a part of GlobalLinker since almost 15 years now. GlobalLinker has always been committed towards helping businesses grow online, get discovered online, and we've had many experiences along the journey over here. And what we do offer you is a growth engine and tools where you can grow your business and actually get discovered online, which is what we'll be talking about, but not, we'll be talking about in context of your general business. How should you get discovered online? Why should you be online? I don't think today we really need to answer the question about why. But yes, it's very important that you are online as well, and you know how important it is. So, we'll talk about the various ways in which you can be online. What are the important aspects you need to cover so that you are discovered in the right way and you actually get discovered? Actually, that is the most important point. Whichever channel you use to get, to be online over here. So, yeah, I would also encourage you to please go ahead and introduce yourself as well, who you are, what you do, and where are you exporting, what is your primary export product, and yeah, where are you exporting countries? Would be nice to know. Please go ahead and use the chat box to do it. I'll be doing most of the talking. I will be doing the talking, but if I would be running a couple of polls and all, so I would encourage you to please participate in them so I would know what's the pulse going on and even what you are thinking. So, hi. Let me just get started with getting my screen share in place. So, hi, Rashina. Hi, Vikram K. Reddy from Adalwin Global. Hi, Dinesh. Hi, Rameshwar from RBS Internationals. Hi, Alkesh from Kumawat Global Traders. Yes, Nagaraju, please put your message in the chat. Given we've not started, I may be able to answer your questions. Hi, Devashish from DS Global Exim. Hi, Srinivasan from Next Fee and Exports. Dinesh's primary product is MCB Metal Box. Okay. Hi, Vishwanath from Bharat Global Exim Pune. Namaste Narayana ji from Aptam Foods LLP. Okay, I think we'll get started now. Yes, Nagaraju, please go ahead and put your message on the group or use the Q&A section to add your questions as well. So we have many exporters who have joined from all over one India and maybe some even from Sri Lanka. And yeah, so welcome to Global Linker. In this session, as I already mentioned, we would be talking about a lot of discoverability because the key of being online and let's face it, we want to be online and there has to be a end motto to be online, right? Why should I be online? I should be online because so that a buyer can find me and I can get a relevant lead or a some exposure coming over there which can translate into a business for me. So let's go into the back end and just see what happens. So before we start, let's talk about how buyers are actually discovering businesses today. So imagine I'm a buyer from say for example from Germany, and I'm searching online, I could go to any of the two places today. I would go to a search platform. A search platform is typically, say, a Google search or Yahoo search or Bing search. I would go to a B2B platform like a marketplace to look for a product. So, say, for example, I'm looking for technical products or technical upholstery for my product. So I would go over there and I would check, I would go to a B2B marketplace. I would write the product name, say, for example, ABS, ABS bags, uh, the material used in ABS bags for in the cars. I would search that on Google. I would go to a B2B marketplace next. And I might also go to an AI tool today to look for it. Now in all the three places, I would see certain results coming up. Now, the results could be in Google, I would see results of websites, and I would see results of different marketplaces suggesting that here, come to my website and see these products which are listed in my, on my marketplace as well. Websites would come up. In marketplaces, I would definitely see some products and, the suppliers getting recommended over there. And third, now even on search platforms there is an AI overview, so AI is superseding the Google search results, and I can see my products and I can see some suggestions coming. Oh, you're looking for ABS bag materials, by the way, this region is great in Gujarat and Surat are the hubs where you can manufacture great textile products, and here are some top businesses in that region where you should be doing it. Now look at the suggestion come from AI and look at the suggestions which we would see from Google. Now, anyway, I would search, I would see those results, and I would click on one of the two suggestions which I've got either in my search results, either in my B2B platform, or even in the AI result which I come. And then I would find the product page, I would review it, I would see what information about that product is mentioned so that it is ticking off my requirements. So maybe I want it of a certain thickness, of a certain quality, of a certain width. I would need some customization, like my own branding to be coming in. And if all of those things are mentioned, I would say, okay, this product is good. Let me shortlist this. And then I would go and visit that business's company profile. Now, let me just check the business. Okay, next. What is this business doing? Is this business, how many years is he in business? Has he even exported to my country? Okay, he's exported to these many countries, but not my country. What are the certifications he have? I, as a business from Germany, I would need certain certifications to meet my company laws. Do they have that? Are they able to meet that requirement? Can I see their manufacturing facility? Then I would typically explore all of that and I would see what else this business does to give me that confidence that, okay, I should do business with them. So I would see again, I would see his entire catalog. Oh, he also does this, he does that, he has so much of experience, etc. Then I would verify the business's credibility by going on his website as well, on the company profile and the website, and seeing, okay, now the website tells me a lot of things. This is my manufacturing facility. Here are my certifications and licenses. It will show on the company profile as well. Here is my business address. You can reach out to me as soon as possible on the mark. You can reach out to me via the marketplace. Here, there's an inquiry button here, or on my website. If you're on here, there's a contact me through WhatsApp, or here is my number. Call me. Our customer service is amazing. I would also go and look for certain reviews, etc., on outside as well. So, I would go and see what is this business's Google reviews? Does he even have any? If he has, oh, he has such a good review. Then, because he's worked with so many businesses, I would see testimonials on Google reviews, on the website, on the marketplace. Then I will take a call and say, "Chalo, bhai, let me send a lead to this business." So, if you see, the lead is actually the end of a lot of research and thought which is done by a buyer. He just doesn't come and say, okay, I'm looking for a particular product. He sees certain things. Yes, Madhusudan, please chat your message to me or put in the Q&A so I can answer that for you. And yeah, so it doesn't, he just doesn't write and see something and he comes and you get a lead. There's a lot of research the buyer does basis of of the information that is presented to him in the places he goes, in the marketplace, in the platform, in the search platform, in the AI search platform he's searching for. Then he takes a decision to send you. Now you have to make sure that you are showing up in these search results and in the right way. So there are two aspects, sorry, that you have to always consider and factor if you want to be discovered online. So let's talk about those points. That's what we'll be talking about now in the discussion. What are the sales channels available to you generally, and how can you be how where you should be visible over there? Creating a powerful product catalog and a business profile. It's very important to do that. So then we'll talk about the checklist for a good business profile, for the different sales channels which you can use via the GlobalLinker platform, which is the GlobalLinker marketplace, the Indian business portal, creating your own B2B website, a WhatsApp catalog, having access to ONDC as well. You can manage your catalog, how to manage your catalog, searching for products. Even if you are looking for products, obviously, because you would also be sourcing for certain products for your own manufacturing or for your daily needs as well. And certain resources on how you can equip yourself to make yourself discoverable. Then we'll open it to Q&A. So welcome to Global Linker. And Global Linker, as I always said before, is a platform where we would like you to get discovered online. And I'm just coming over here to show you. So I'll be logging into one of my test accounts that I am in. But if you have an account, since you have an account on Global Linker, you can actually see this would be your dashboard. Your dashboard tells you a couple of things, where you are, what is your profile score like, and here is where you can actually update your catalog. You can see certain events which we are hosting. You can check them over here. Very important things for you. Here is where you can update and manage your catalog. Here is where you can get listed on the different marketplaces and use other sales channels. Here is where there are open RFQs which are posted by buyers who come and visit the marketplaces, and they're looking for general inquiries coming in where you can post. And here is where you can actually go and update your entire company profile from here. So it's more of a tool management place, which I'm just showing you the relevant tools in a couple of minutes so you can understand on, where what is placed and what, and but we'll more focus about what are the results which you should be driving from it, because that's important. Another feature over here is where you can, use the social feed to create awareness with amongst the community about what you do, anything you would like to share, anything you're looking for by way of assistance, you can put it over here as well, and the community will react to you. Now coming back over here. Hmm. So with Global Linker, I'm sure I did show that to you, but if you can just type me a yes or a no, I hope are is everyone a part of the Global Linker platform, or you can just type a yes in the chat box, so I know. I'll just wait for you. Great. So thank you for the one for everyone who is a part of my of Global Linker, and for the ones who are not, it's a great way for you to see what Global Linker has to offer you over here, and you can register here for free as how many others have already registered over here. So yeah, so Global Linker gives you access to a couple of sales channels, which we call as sales channels, but they are more of discoverability tools to help you get discovered online. Let's talk about those. Two of them are marketplaces. So, they are marketplaces are a great way to piggyback and to get, you know, additional leverage, which you don't have to put extra effort on. Like you don't have to work on digital marketing on that, get ensuring that your product listing shows up, etc. Because that is taken care of by the marketplace. So Global Linker is accessible via two marketplaces, Global Linker and the Indian Business Portal. Global Linker is a B2B marketplace for domestic as well as international visitors to come and see. And your product and your profile is visible over there. And you can get in, and it's open for inquiries. The next one is Indian Business Portal, which we have created in collaboration with FIO, the Federation of Indian Export Organizations. And they are an apex export body in India. And you can collaborate with it's an exporters only platform, and you can get listed over here on the Indian Business Portal if you are an exporter. It's the place where you should be in. The next one is this is your company profile, which supports the Global Linker and Indian Business Portal over here. You can see it over here as well. The next one is your own B2B website and your own assets, which you can start building via Global Linker and manage it yourself. You don't have to have a separate account for that. You can do it right from the Global Linker account only. which is yeah. So one is a B2B website or an e-commerce tool. So the B2B website is something which you can, you can create over here. It's an absolutely simple to create website. It is no code. You need no code on this, and you can actually develop it yourself. If you have a little, if you are tech savvy, you would be able to do it. But you don't need coding experience for this or development experience to do it. You can create your very own B2B website. The next one is you can also create your catalog and get it synced on the WhatsApp. So you can create your WhatsApp business account, and your entire catalog can be synced to show on WhatsApp. So if somebody's browsing through WhatsApp, they can see it over there. And the last one is ONDC. So we also tied up, we are also a part of the ONDC network, where as a seller participant, where you can sell your products. You can sell your products, but this is currently more for B2C and not for B2B. All this you can do by updating your catalog only one time. You just have to add that one product or that one catalog once. You add it properly, making sure it's updated correctly. And then you can configure it to show it in all these places. It starts showing automatically. You don't have to do this 5 times. You just add your catalog once. Before I move on to all of these sales channels a little bit in detail, I would like to talk about one very important topic, which I feel is very, close to me, and how you should have a powerful product catalog. Today, now wherever you're listed online, forget, it's about being online. Let's talk about being online. It's when you're online today, whether you're listed on another marketplace outside of GlobalLinker, you have your own website of your own, your catalog has to meet certain parameters so that it can start getting discovered online. When I say discovered, is being seen on web searches, being seen on AI searches, and obviously if you're listed on marketplaces as well. So one is, let's talk about it. Like, your product catalog is your heart and soul of business. Now, the fact that you're being on business is you're online is you want business, right? And the heart of it is your catalog and the products which you are offering. The way you add your products is how important you add your products well is how well you'll get discovered also. So if you're writing certain important things about your product, it has to, and it resonates with that buyer. The buyer is able to understand कि अच्छा ये बराबर है, the requirements जो उसको चाहिए, he is able to understand it. Then he will definitely, want to reach out to you. Now, how do you make your product impactful? We're not talking about beautiful, we're talking about impactful. How does it create the right impact? What are the things you need to add? So let's talk about it. One is you need to ensure that you add your entire catalog. Whenever you go anywhere you're putting, whether it's your website or on a marketplace, adding 2 products, 3 products is not done. Because imagine if you are also going and evaluating some business and you see only 3 products of that business which is put, you don't get that confidence of reaching out to that business, right? Because you want to see you want to know everything about his business before you even reach out to him. So if it comes back to you and you just say कि I'll add 1 product और मैं देखता हूँ क्या मिलता है and how it's going to work, it works against you more than for you. So it's always good to have more than 60 to 75% of your product catalog updated initially. Then you work on the balance afterwards. But you should always aim towards adding that much of your product every time on your website and even on different marketplaces where you are listed. So your product should always have clear and sharp photos. If you're able to have multiple photos, even better. If you're able to add videos, even better. It videos today are the bone of everything. You love to watch videos. So adding videos of your products, if you are able to take it today, even your own phone is strong enough to take professional level photography. You can change the background, you can do all of that. Before it used to be difficult to do, but today with the help of AI, you can actually do it. So you should spend some time and effort yourself to create these level of product. I'm showing you an example of a very B2B product, which is, there's nothing much you can do by way of making it attractive, but it's a nicely done photo where if the buyer sees it, and even if, now AI has to understand it, he can clearly understand the product. The product name has to be very clear. It also can be optimized so that the keywords and all are mentioning that you are able to, it is targeting the right network and audience. So simple and clear product names. Descriptions. Your description should be very specific. It should be, your buyer, what kind of questions he asks. So every description needs to answer those typical common product related business questions which the buyer would be asking you. You should be able to write that any use cases, applications of a product. So there are certain products which like something like this standard motors. What is the application of it? The industrial use, if it is used in, where it is aimed to be used. That helps Google and AI to you understand its application and recommend it to the buyer who is searching. I'll give you one of the use cases which I have seen later on. But that is what you're writing for. Application is important, which industries it is used for. If there are any technical specifications you want to add, you can upload that also by way of document so that somebody can download it and refer to it also. You have to make your online catalog in such a way that it replaces your PDF catalog. So tomorrow you don't have to have an effort in creating many PDF documents. You're typically eliminating your on, creating an PDF catalog. If you have a new range of products which you're introducing, say every year, all you have to do is come on your website, update that catalog, remove the old products or some of the products, add the new products in a new category, and your website is still available and getting ready to use. The benefit of this is that new products also start getting indexed online and available for search, which doesn't happen when you're making a PDF or a PPT which you will send offline via mail. All you have to do is then send your URL or the profile where you're listed in. Doesn't that make it easy for you? And you're killing basically two birds in one stone. You're doing the same effort, but you're now continuing to be discovered online with your new product range, and you're also sharing it with your existing clients. You have to make your website as your POC, as your point of contact for anything online you want. इंक्वायरी आपको डालना है तो ये मेरा वेबसाइट है, इंक्वायरी यहाँ से भेजो. Yeah, and your descriptions have to be SEO friendly, which is what I said, so that if Google can understand you and know more about you. Here is a little example. When I clicked on that one product to see how it looks like, I can click on it as well. Sorry. So these are the ones which are there. It's just one of the motors, if you see. And all of the relevant information is mentioned over here. So you should be putting it, clearly mentioned over here. That's very important. Now coming back to my PPT. I'll give another example of another product like this, created for like a matchbox, a completely B2B business. They have an MOQ of 2450 minimum even for me to send an inquiry. This is a clear signal to to Google and to AI that this is a B2B business. If your MOQ is not mentioned, I would not know, that's an indicator to the search platform also that this is a B2B business. So that's apart from writing, you also have to indicate yourself that you are, into B2B and exports as well. Look at the title, look at the MOQ, look at the type of, the information which is very simple bullet points so that it is understood by platforms, it is understood by the buyer as well. So what are the essentials you need to make sure that you have a good product catalog? Your product information, whatever the basic product information, you have to make sure it is mentioned clearly and well. So clear and sharp photos and images, multiple, as multiple images, if you can add 360-degree views, add videos, all of that helps boost confidence and gives, and also, uh, removes any objections that they may have in case of this. What is this about it? How do you see it from inside, etc., etc. Simple and descriptive product titles, detailed product descriptions, highlight it in a very simple way. Don't make it complicated. Imagine if you read something complicated, you would just skip the page and move on. You don't want that to happen. Reviews and ratings. Make sure you get reviews and ratings from your existing ones and your existing business users so that you can put them on the site, and that helps drive more business as well. Make sure whatever content you're writing, wherever you're writing it online, has to be SEO ready and even AEO ready. So you have to optimize the title, the description with keywords. make sure any other fields which are there, like they ask for fields like meta title, keywords, etc. All of those they are important to add. They are optional, but they're important to add because it helps in getting your product page, etc., more noticed. So you should be updating that as well. Add the moq, your SKU, your country of origin, anything else you would like to add, please add that information. Today, one of the things which AI needs is, for them to understand you better, they love to answer in FAQs, because generally we converse with AI in FAQ. So your every product should have an FAQ below it. How can I use the product? The same thing can be written in a form of an FAQ because AI directly picks that. Oh, I can talk to you about this fun fact or a important fact. We've seen that average web traffic from search has dropped by 21% over last year. So what it means is that somebody searching on Google search, that same amount of search, 21% of it has moved to AI. By end of 3 years, it's going to become at least more than fourfold as well. And people will be only searching via AI, and AI is very smart. They only just don't look at your website, they look at your listings, they look at your testimonials, they look at your reviews outside of GlobalLinker, maybe on Trustpilot, etc., and then they give you results. So let's move to the first sales channel, which is your company profile. But if you're listed on a marketplace, having a good company profile is what backs your product profile as well. So look at this. This is where you can see that this business, by just looking at the profile visually, I come to know. You can add by just adding a banner, I know he's into exports of rice. I see his logo, I see his GST verified, he's registered as a FIO member, etc. And these are his, category of products he's offering over here, and a little bit more about his organization, which he has written, which they have written over here. Number of employees, important for the buyer to know all of this. Profile links, his e-commerce store, his website, which he can see over here. So you can see, this is his very own website, which I can see, and I can see his products and just send an inquiry for the product as well. So this is how your company profile, and the company profile immediately starts as how much of a details you add over it about it gets indexed on the web. The first sales channel is actually GlobalLinker, and from GlobalLinker, people actually come to your profile as well. So this is where, sorry, I'm trying to. Okay, let's open it here. So GlobalLinker basically is a B2B marketplace, where you can list your catalog over here. And say, for example, I'm looking for, okay, let's look at this because that's what I searched last. So I look for finger saver, and I just click on it over here. And the amount of detail I see over here, you can see this has got listed. This has got this. We have also added FAQs because now it's an AI requirement as well. So from what information you have given, we have also increased that information and made it better. There's always an option to send an inquiry to the seller directly over here. But obviously now the seller will take a call on the information that you have mentioned over here and how it can. Now here we click over here and tell him to and go to visit the profile. Now if you see an empty profile is not very confidence building to me as a buyer. So I would always want, the profile to be complete, the profile to be better. Now if you compare this profile versus this profile, you would know that, if I'm looking for a product, I would typically go and see a profile which is complete, which has more information. Forget the banner, I'm talking about information which is there, the description, details like this, links to his other profiles and pages, etc., addresses. All of this is very important for me as a buyer to take a decision versus over here. Now, there's just a product, there is no information, though they are a very good company selling excellent products, but they are not extracting the right value coming out of it. So that's what I meant by giving you this comparison and example. Let's move to the. So GlobalLinker helps you get discovered if you're doing that. And if you show your products on GlobalLinker, your products show in this form and it leads to your company profile. So if this is something which you want to get listed on, you should be noting it before. And yeah, I missed mentioning this. This is a strategy discussion. I would like you to see. I would like you to take this as a as now as a this part of the discussion as as a area where you are going to evaluate whether you want to use these channels to show your business products or no. So we spoke about Global Linker. I would recommend you keep your diary next to you and you write these sales channels with next to it. And if you would like to get listed over here, then maybe after the webinar ends, then you can include this as a part of something which you have to finish and do so that you can get discovered online. So we spoke about Global Linker, and you should write Global Linker in your notepad, maybe a physical notepad or even on your phone, and you can write a yes or a no over there. If that's something which you would want to be listed on, great, you can do that. So what if you do to get listed on Global Link? It's pretty straightforward. You add your products to your catalog, which is a one-time exercise. Now you start configuring it to show on Global Linker, and you assign and edit the Global Linker category. It goes for verification by the team, and then you enable and show the products on the platform. You can disable them as well. The next marketplace is the Indian Business Portal. The Indian Business Portal is an initiative by FIO, and we have helped co-create it for them and manage. It's an exporter-only marketplace, and only IC, listed exporters are listed over here. So let's see where I can. I'll just type. So it's an exporter only marketplace where actually you can put if you're selling GI products, they get notified accordingly, and you can show them over here. If there are any requirements like this, they are displayed and by buyers which are coming to FIO, and they put them over here, and your products can get listed. So you can list your products over here as well. So if you would like to be listed on the Indian Business Portal, you add the products to your catalog, which you've already done. You set up your e-commerce store and your payments and logistics. You visit the Indian Business Portal. Obviously, you have to verify your IEC because that's a mandate to get listed here. And you submit it for verification. Once it comes out for verification, your products, you can enable and disable it to show it over here. Now we come to the sales channels, which are owned and managed by you via your Global Linker account. So one is a B2B website or an e-commerce store. So you can either use it as a inquiry only website, or you can convert it into a e-commerce store, which is actually your business. It's a business requirement. If it's a business requirement, you use either of the capabilities which need to meet your requirements. If you're purely into B2B, the e-commerce store doesn't make sense. But if you're doing B2B as well as B2C, then you can also enable that as well. Let's go and see a couple of examples. Here is a purely B2B business, which is, selling very specialized machines, beveling machines over here. I can see the product, I can see the description, etc., and send an inquiry about on the product directly. And this goes directly to the supplier and this is his own website, which he can manage over here. This is another B2B business into leather products. So see how well they have, projected what they do by simple pictures and a very clean layout, nice clear photographs as well. So this is something your takeaways which I'm trying which you should pick from these examples, and how you can project your business also when you are making when either you're setting it up, or now if there's a time for upgrade or a change, then that's the other points that you need to consider. A little bit about your business is again very important. Why should we do business with you? Having information, doing business with me, etc. Here is another example of a manufacturer into, you know, oils, sandalwood oils, etc. Now see the things they have put a WhatsApp, reach out to me via WhatsApp, etc. They've used the banners very carefully and very well to project all the kind of products categories they are doing, also projecting themselves as a manufacturer as well, and as a private label manufacturer. Thank you, Vishal. I will have that. But yeah, so when I take a break, I'll do it. So we have this. You can project yourself as a brand owner, as a private label manufacturer by putting these kind of things. And see the kind of products they have added over here. They're projecting the categories which they would want to you to see first as a buyer. And they have blogs. Blogs is very important to create authority on Google. Look at the authority pages they're trying to create by creating this, by putting as much of information about their organization and then about their products. So who we are, quality testing, certifications, testimonials, my sourcing and procurement, sustainability, very important for, very those are the things which are typically are asked by a lot of buyers. We can go to one page and just see what they are, writing, what we source, etc., etc. This is what we do, not very detailed, or it doesn't have to be very fancy, but yes, they are covering the key points which need to be done. But having a B2B website is essential. Like when we spoke about the beginning buyer journey today, when a buyer is searching for a product, he will come and see you either on marketplaces or on a web platform search, and there either your product listing will show up or your website would show up, and then he will try to understand who you are, and your website, your product listing needs to communicate everything. Then he will also go and see where else you're present, you have you what are your testimonials, etc. So your website becomes your backbone of what you would try to say. He is actually your sales agent who is sitting 24/7 working online. And when you are sleeping, he's available on the web. The person who is seeing the website can just send you an inquiry. When you start tomorrow morning, you are ready to respond to that inquiry. You don't have to wait to reach out to this. And you can do a lot of initiatives to make sure that you are getting discovered online. That is where digital advertising, digital marketing, SEO comes into play. But first, having a good website is critical. So the content which you write is very important. The your is your like you need to question your website. Is it Google SEO friendly? Is it AI friendly? And now, Phil, is my content the way it is? Is my website the way it is structured? Get discovered. Get my website discovered by AI also. Is my website going to be discovered by Google SEO also? Just having a website doesn't mean I will get seen, because only if Google will search me, will be able to find me and understand me, is when he'll be able to recommend me. I'll show you an example. Mm, let's take an example of, you know, see, AI always gives me a overview today. It tells me sandalwood is rare and precious here. It is rich. Major exporters offer bulk quantities. Top Indian exporters are A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Now, after this, I will not go and look anywhere else, right? I would like to see more of these. I would also see this. Now, you see this, there are platforms which show it. There are websites which are also promoting it. This is one of the websites which is our own business, registered on GlobalLinker. He comes up over here. So now this is where you have to aim to get your business coming in. I'm just showing you an output. I need to come via marketplaces, or I need to come via websites. I need to make sure that I am Google SEO friendly, AEO friendly. I need to work on both the fronts to make sure that I'm visible over there. Because if I don't show up in that result, even though my business exists, the buyer doesn't know I exist. It's a very brutal and a fact of today's search history. So just having a website doesn't suffice it. So let's go and see if, if how do I create a B2B website. Now on GlobalLinker, the B2B website creation is completely no code. You don't need developer experience to do that. It can be created by yourself or your team if you just tech savvy. And it works on a template basis where you can just add images, and you can complete the banners and all, etc., like that. So you add the products to your catalog, which was a one time exercise. You visit my store and you select your theme, you create the storefront, then you have to add the policies, etc. You create your categories and navigation, and you set up your payment and shipping options in case you are going to take payments. Otherwise you don't need to do that. And then you publish your store. After that, you have to start working on, then the content which you write over here is important. Is it Google SEO friendly, AEO friendly? The categories and navigations, etc., which you add is again now important because that is what we just spoke about somewhere over here. Hmm. So all of this information I've written about my business and all is what I need to know. And it's helping me as well. So this all I need to make sure it's Google SEO friendly as well, apart from my product catalog. Then I publish my store. Then I start optimizing it. Where am I coming in results? How can I get my results to become higher and come in the top results, etc. That's where you'll have to start using SEO. The next sales channel is which you can completely own and manage via GlobalLinker is your own WhatsApp catalog. We've seen a lot of businesses who already have this business icon next to them, so they have created a WhatsApp business account. And but after having a WhatsApp business account, the benefit of it is you can actually sync, add your entire catalog like this, and you can get a inquiry. You can make it inquiry ready. So even if I have your number, I can see this, I can access your catalog, and if I want to message you about that particular product, I just send you a message immediately. So doesn't that make it very easy for you? You're actually becoming mobile first today, and you're being available on the mobile, and your entire current supplier network or your business network who has your number and is on WhatsApp can access your catalog right on their mobile phone, and you can immediately reply back to them. Look at this on the right. So you can, hi, do you have 5 pieces of this product? And you can just do it right from your GlobalLinker account, which you've already had. So it auto syncs with your GlobalLinker catalog. Your buyers are already on mobile, so you're mobile first. So you need to be where your buyers are. You need to be online. You need to be on the mobile, and you're personally also getting engaged with your buyers. So how do you get your WhatsApp catalog set up? One is you have already added your products to your catalog. Then there's the WhatsApp section under sales channels. You set up your number. You'll have to create a new WhatsApp business account and you follow the steps to create the business account. Then you just sync your current catalog and the catalog on GlobalLinker and it starts showing up against the account. That's it. It's that simple. But obviously, there are guides to show you on the platform as well. The next channel is ONDC. ONDC, I'm sure all of us, that's true. It does. But you have to see, which is helpful for you as a business. Uh, the next sales channel is ONDC. We all have heard about ONDC. It's in the past 3 years. It's something which, has been the talk of what we do. ONDC has opened up as a network for open commerce to help other businesses also show up over here. Now, what you should be doing over, like, if you would like to show up on different buyer apps without having to create separate accounts in their apps, you can channelize your products via ONDC. That's what ONDC does. But currently, ONDC supports B2C, and we are actually having it because we want to be enabled for B2B when ONDC is ready over there. So you can show up, you can use that. But if you're doing B2C, you can still use the ONDC channel. You add products to your catalog, you set up and publish your products and your store. You'll have to enable a shipping this because that's where you ship is where your products would also show. You enable or you go to the ONDC section, you enable it and you show the details to you add all the store details and banking details, etc. You map it to the ONDC category. Once you do all of that, your products will start showing on the ONDC network. So we spoke about all the 5 channels which you should be listed in, and now is the time for a poll. I would like you to now participate and tell me from all the channels we spoke about, the 2 marketplaces, the website, the WhatsApp catalog, and ONDC, which of the sales channels in your, where you have written down in your notebook is the one which you would like to be present in. You can use all 5 and you can just you can just tick mark which one you would like to be a part of and you would want your products to show actually more importantly, which is meeting your business objective. As a business, this is where you want to be here and that's where you should be presented. I'm running that. Hmm. Yeah, this is the one. I run the poll. I'll run it for a minute. I would encourage every one of you to participate. This will help you understand from this discussion what is the value add you would like to take and build for yourself as well. Even if you have a website and now you know now is the time for you to revise your website, given what we have spoken about, you should definitely even mark website as well. We have 20 seconds to go. I'll drink water now. So quite a few, many of you have participated. Thank you so much. More than 50% of participation has been there. Thank you. If you're still participating, I would like you, I'll just be stopping the poll in the next 5 seconds. Five, four, three, two, one. And you can see the poll. I will share the results over here. Great. So if you can see, maximum has come, you have seen the value of either upgrading or having your very own B2B website, followed by being listed on two marketplaces. They are almost equal, GlobalLinker and Indian Business Portal, followed by having a WhatsApp business catalog, and then ONDC. So now that you know, this more than me, this is more for you to, to get aligned with what is it that you have to do next. Since you have selected either one or many of these options, multiple of these options, now you know where you have to get started with, where you have to focus your efforts in doing it. This is what we, look at. This is what will help you do. So the first step of this would always be get started with updating your catalog. And then the sales channel which you have opted for, you start working towards building on that and getting visible over there. I would like to show you a couple of examples of businesses who, are leveraging these pretty well. So one is, you can see there is a business called Agilon Cables. They are into cables and wires. They are a manufacturer as well as an exporter. They have created a B2B website. They are on marketplaces like GlobalLinker and Indian Business Portal. Let's go and see their website over here. And sorry, on the same page. Yeah, and this is where the GlobalLinker marketplace is. You can just open one product and I can show you, as we saw before, this is where you can see. And the Indian Business Portal as well. I'm sorry, please excuse me for a minute. Thank you for your patience. This is an example to show you how an output can actually look like. Here's another example of a merchant exporter of bags and handicrafts who has also created a B2B website. The same catalog actually shows in all the three places, but see how differently it's projected. A website which is showing all the trust signals, all the quality signals, etc. A lot of this, their products are nicely categorized. Blogs are very important to create SEO trust and authority, where we are listed on marketplaces. Here again, and here is on the Indian Business Portal. Click on it. I can show you a couple of more examples if we have time. We are just here. Now here is where your seller panel is. I think I've already showed you, but we'll quickly go over there and we'll see here. Yeah, you can see your catalog, products. You can add your products over here. And you can get listed on the Indian Business Portal by opening the Indian Business Portal dashboard, registering yourself, putting your IEC, etc. And then if your catalog is already there, it shows up over here, and then you just enable it. But if anything is missing, it'll tell you to do it. Like I have not added navigation and mine is a test store, so mine is not showing up. The GlobalLinker Marketplace, same thing. ONDC, set up WhatsApp, and your store. Currently, you would be on the, most of you would be on the free plan, which is the blue plan. And the free plan allows you to add unlimited products on both the marketplaces, GlobalLinker as well as Indian Business Portal. So you can get started with that. And how can you, and you can also get put your products over there also. And what is available, and you also get access to view all the inquiries which would come over here by way of general inquiries. Also directly on the product page, you can see them. It would all come over here. There's a chat icon, and you can see your chats and your inquiries showing up over here. You can also create that, and you can watch it, you can respond. But in your free plan, you can respond to one inquiry or one RFQ in a month. Subscribing for the premium plan, which is a paid plan, gives you access to unlimited RFQ responses, unlimited responses for your inquiries. And you also, other features get unlocked, like managing your WhatsApp catalog, creation of the store. All of that is locked behind the free plan, in the paid plan, I mean. So here is where you can, and you can also get access to a seller panel to manage your store, etc. We've already seen how you can access your seller account. If you also have a requirement, you can actually come to GlobalLinker and look out for other suppliers who's selling a product which you need. Maybe you can also post a requirement of your own, and you can do that too. And see what quotes you are getting as well. That's something which you can also utilize. So it's not only for overseas buyers, but if you also become a buyer for somebody else, and if you are a bulk buyer for some product, you should put your requirement over here too. We have several resources to help you manage your catalog. So one is, there is a complete help center called Linkers to Assist, where you can manage. We have webinars such as these, which are done by me and my colleague. We, talking about general and very specific stuff also. We also interact much with the community over here, and, we would encourage you to be a part of it. I'm sharing the link here for you to join. And we also do assisted services, where we do the entire setup for you and we give it. In case you don't have the time or the expertise to update the content in the right way, and you're looking for expert help, then you can reach out to us for that. Now I'll keep the door open for any Q&A that you might be having. And I'm going through the Q&As already in the chat, but if you have any questions, feel free to reach out and message me over here. I'll be happy to answer them for you. Thanks, but I'm reading all the messages now. Monu is saying, "Ma'am, मुझे catalog बनाना है." Okay, Monu, I'll have my team reach out to you. Then they can help you out with that. You can take a call. You want to do it yourself, or you need help and get it done through our expert team. We are happy to do that for you. Divya Bansal is saying, "Can you please tell us how all these things we can incorporate in the catalog and GlobalLinker?" So I've given a lot of general information, like, having say, let's pick on the fact that about creating a good product catalog. Now, all of that you can adding a good description, adding clear images is something which you would have to do from the business side anyway. You have to use that and update it over here on the catalog. Let me go back over here. You come over here and you can, just come and add it. The addition is very simple. It's not very complicated. But the fact that, what is the image you're adding? Are you adding a good image? Is the image not good enough? What is the product name you have written? Have you added all of this information, like your ITC HSN code is very important as a, B2B supplier and exporter, because that's what the matching does, discounted price. What is your unit? What is your selling price? If you have summary description. Now, all of this is, I've given you general information, but it applies to where you're putting it anywhere. What I also suggested is today having a PDF catalog is not very relevant when you'll have to do double effort and even putting up that catalog online so that it gets discovered. So why not put it in one place only where it's always discovered? You put your effort also is going in one place only. So you can update it over here. We have also incorporated AI where AI, if you add certain information like your product name, a little bit specifications about your business, AI generates a SEO friendly description where you can just simply review and add it over here, correct it. If anything is missing, if anything is incorrect, you can update it and it gets added over here. And add your country of origin, etc., your categories. This is the extended description, which is optional but very important. Don't miss it. See, SEO information, it's not optional, but it is optional, but you should add this information as well. So I hope this helps. The same goes with your company profile. Adding that will say add description, but now the description is an opportunity for you to talk about your business, mention what you do. If you're creating a store, it'll tell you like, sorry, yeah, preview themes, put auto currency switcher if you're showing this and the buyer from another country can see it in his currency. What are the pages you're creating, etc. All of that you can use from this. Rohit, I think I've shown the websites again, but if you want, I'll chat them here so you all can have a look. Hmm. Go on. Okay. I've sent a couple over here for you to see, Rohit. Moving to the next one. Margi Shah has written, we are Agilon cables. We are registered on GlobalLinker and put catalog also on that portal since 1 year, but we are not getting any inquiries. What should we do now? Hi, Margi. We'll see. As a discovery platform, we don't promise inquiries and leads, but we always focus on making sure that you write your content and everything in a way that you get inquiries coming in. So let me connect with you after this and see how we can this. You can drop me your mobile number on private and we can check it. Even Prem Loom has mentioned the same thing. Let me get back to you as well. Rashi is saying, I'm an exporter in dry fruits. Any list of imports, please share. So you can see, getting a list of importers is something which everybody want upfront, and those kind of databases are either available in sites like a Walza or something like that, which work on a very heavy subscription model. Getting cold call and database lists are also something which you can try, but marketplaces don't operate on that model. You will have to build your own database and you will have to start working on it. So if you can get those kind of things from other people, but the success rate of these ones are either from from 10% to either very very low to low. Nandini is asking, how can I get in touch with Global Linker Marketplace concerned person for further conversation? Nandini, I'll have my team contact you. Rashi is saying, how can I get in touch with GlobalLinker? I want to, Rashi, I'll have my team get in touch with you. Sagar is saying, I also want to make my catalog. Please help. My team will get in touch with you, Sagar. Sampada Chupade is saying, what are the costs for taking assistance? I want help in doing a website. So, obviously, if you take our help in doing that, we work in a model where we create the entire setup and give it to you. We create the website, we create the listings, and we put, and more importantly, before that, we create the catalog in a SEO and AI optimized way, and that all, and we get it listed on both the marketplaces, the website, and we give it back to you, and that's at a charge of 25,000 rupees plus tax. Nandini is asking, how can GlobalLinker helping B2B industry coming from a chemical background? And to understand better, can we get in touch with someone? Yes, Nandini, my team will get in touch with you. Thank you. Vishal, do you help me get buyers and what's the cost? And do you help with SEO and with AI? So Vishal, if you're a premium, we do it for our premium members and for the members who do take our assisted services. We do, and while we work on creating the content in an SEO and an AI friendly manner, for the initial couple of months, we do some SEO setup and all, so that you start getting indexed, you start showing up on the web, etc. That is where the scope of what we do lies. After that, you take help from digital marketing agencies and all. So maybe you need to extend that scope of work after that, so that the good work continues and it helps drive leads to your business. Rashi, I would recommend you send me the contact number on personal, so I'll have my team reach out to you. Hi Margi, thank you so much for the appreciation, but we'll definitely, like I said earlier, we'll work on that. Perumal, how can we get contact number for support team for our product catalog and e-commerce website? I'll have my team contact you, Perumal. By the way, since we are all discussing it, at the end of the webinar, I will also be sending you a link to schedule a visibility discussion with my team. So if you want to conduct a visibility review of your business, this is not only for Global Linker, but of your business footprint online. You can schedule a meeting with my team, and an expert from my team will be a part of that call and help you understand where you are standing, so that it can help you evaluate if you're looking for what is the scope of assisted services you can opt for, where you are lacking, or if you have a good website, then that is good enough, then what are the areas that you need to work on, etc. So everything doesn't mean that you have to take a service or do something, but I think a digital visibility review of your business is a good check for you to understand where you are standing online from the discoverability part, and for you to take a decision next. So do schedule that meeting. There'll be a link, a calendar link, which will be sent by me, my team actually, and they'll send that link to you. You should participate. It's a 20-minute meeting which you can schedule at your convenience. Narayana is saying, Aptam is ready to go global with GlobalLinker. However, our experience with online platforms is not promising. How will your company assure us that GlobalLinker would be a mutually beneficial business association? So again, I said, like other platforms, we don't promise leads, but one thing we promise is we help you get discovered. We will work with you to get you discovered online. Now that can translate into leads, which is great, but it doesn't give you a promise of not getting leads, but we can work on, we help you work over there. Either we guide you or then you take our services to do that. Mehul is saying, can I get this conference full video? Yes, you'll get a recording of this after the call, along with the link for the digital visibility review scheduling. Sunil is saying, we are online with GlobalLinker. Does it work for India men's ethnic wear? Yeah, as in, see, apparel one is a highly competitive market online. It's extremely competitive market, so it's essential that you be present in as many places as you can be, Sunil. And what is more important is how well you're projecting your business over here and how well your SEO is then projecting you. Because in this kind of a competitive market, that's what will be your differentiator. Vishal, you have Walza. Is there anything else? So, like I said, Walza is great for giving you the right data, but at an extremely high cost. Another place is what you need to be doing is to be visible on different platforms, so that you can increase your visibility and get more, be visible over there. So that's what you should be aiming to do as well. So be present in as many marketplaces as you can, have a good website about your business as well, and then work on your own website and use that as a expense which you build to get ROI from your own asset channels as well. Sagar, ma'am, do I expect help to make product catalog? Sagar, that's your decision. If you're able to do it yourself, great. That you should try. Ideally, I would always suggest you try it yourself. So try the first two, three products. Don't go beyond five. And you see the result of that product. Compare it against a comparable one. I've already given you five examples on this chat. You see if you're able to come up with that kind of an output. If you're able to come out to that output, then yes, please go ahead and make the entire product catalog yourself. But if you're not able to do it, then you have to take that call and say that yes, I need to go outside and I need to ask for help, because something if you have not done properly will not drive you results, and that's not what you're looking for as a business. Raras is saying, please help to prepare catalog. My team will get in touch with you. Please share a little more business details about yourself so we can do a background check before we speak. Dhanashri, please have someone contact me. Yes, please. Mehul, share your contact number and we will get back to you. Pranshu Das, ma'am, how to connect with related catalog and other services. We'll get in touch with you. Prem Loomis saying, I'm a premium member of GlobalLinker, but I'm not getting any support. You're mentioning. Let me connect with you on this, Prem Loom, actually, because we do guide on that only. Let's see how we are doing that. Hi, Margi, got your details. We'll get in touch. DND Enterprise with premium of GlobalLinker is possibility to get in lead. Again, we don't promise leads, but definitely we aim to get you there. I would suggest you send your contact details on personal and not to everyone. So thank you. And do wait for the mail which is sent for you. It'll come to you in the next 1 to 2 hours. So there will be the link to schedule the visibility with my team, and you can be a part of that. So thank you, and it's been really nice interacting with you. I'm glad to see that you have seen the importance of being discovered in the right way, and we would definitely take insights and inputs from you only to make the platform as strong as possible and one to help you grow your business. Thank you for participating. I hope this session has been of value, and I look to see you on Global Linker. You can reach out to me as much as you for any questions you have, and me or my team will reach out to you for help. Thank you and goodbye. Wait, there were some two Q&As which I've missed. So both is asking, ma'am, how to make a powerful catalog online. So both we have already covered that in the beginning. I hope you've seen that session. Branshu, I've got your message already. So yeah, thank you.